Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be making my very own sketchbook. Now if you have bookbinding tools with you, go and grab them and let's make a sketchbook together. So I was gifted this set by Jasmine. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. Thank you very much, Jasmine. It was a birthday gift. So I'm just going to get all this stuff out. And we will get to making something. Now I have already practiced this before I made the video. So yes. I'll show you the one that I have already made, which is here somewhere. Here it is. So this is the first one I made using a Coptic stitch, which will be the method we're using today. But inside I put watercolour paper instead of the paper that was provided. The actual company is Small Print Co. So if you would like to get one, they sell bookbinding kits, so it comes with everything in it, which is what this one is. And yes, so we have all our tools here. We won't be using this cutter though, so I'll put that back. Today I will be using Bristol board paper. So yeah, let's get going. So we're going to start by tearing out some sheets of this Bristol board paper. This is quite thick as well, so I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, but we will see. I don't know if I should use quite a bit of it. I think I will. I think that might be enough sheets. So once we have our sheets of paper, we want to go ahead and use the bone folder to fold them all in half. So I'll do the first one in real time and then I will speed up the rest of it. So we just have to get it in the right place, hold it in position, and then just use the bone folder. And I usually go on one side, like that, and then I'll turn it over and go on that as well. So that's the first one done. Now I will speed up the rest. Okay, so this is all our sheets of paper right here. Now I'm going to group these into 2, I think, or maybe 4. We'll see how many I've done, because you have to put it into, I can't remember the name of it, but we'll see. Yes, I'm just going to put it into 2s. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. Now what we need to do is get our cover board, which is this. And when you buy the set, it's already cut out into the right size, which is A5. And then we're going to take our sheets of decorative paper. Now I opted for this nice floral pattern, and what we have to do now is take our glue and we have to put glue on all of this, but we're going to evenly space it out best we can so there's no clumps or anything. So I'll do a little bit of it in real time and then I will speed it up. So I just like to do this. This is what I did for the first one. You just get plenty of glue on, but make sure there's no bits. I'm going to need to get a wet paper towel as well, so any glue that goes on the side I can get it up really quickly. Now this glue stick And the glue reminds me of primary school, because we used to do this a lot in primary school. Leave a comment below if you have ever book bound before. And yeah, let me know what you think of it. I think it's one of my new favourite things to do. I absolutely love it. And I've only done it once. I think some crafts you can just fall in love with. And I absolutely love bookbinding. We're almost there now on this sheet. I'll just speed up this last bit. Okay, so now we have our board all glued. What we're going to do is, I'm going to wipe some of this up with my hand like this, and we're going to take our sheet of decorative paper, just put it in the middle there, flip the board over and just roughly right there, and then we're going to press it down, but I like to do it with the bone folder. Just make sure that that is pressed down nice and hard. And what I usually like to do after this is just let it dry. Alright, so now we need to do this again with the second board, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now we have those glued on, but whilst they dry, we are now going to mark out where the stitches are going to go on our sheets of paper. Now what we do is, I'm going to take one of them, which happens to be this one. We are going to mark 3 inches from the bottom and top with a pencil. Do I have a pencil? Somewhere. I'm an artist and I can't find a pencil. I'll use my one in my pencil case. Okay, use this one. And we're just going to mark 3 inches from the top and bottom. And then the same on this side. So we've got 1, 2, 3, just about there. So I'll zoom in a bit so you can see those marks. So 3 inches from top and bottom. And then we're going to take the rest of our sheets, and what we need to do is mark a line down the middle like that, which is pretty much the hardest part of this. But it's fine if you keep them into place. That's pretty much straight. So there's lines down the side now that you can see. And then comes the task of using this bodkin to make holes in the pieces of the sheet, but I'm gonna have to get a nice big cutting mat, so I will be back. Alright, so I'm back with my mat, and now what we need to do is fold these out. I'm going to move this to this side. And what we're going to do is make holes in the dots. So, should be easier with this paper, a lot easier than when I did it with the watercolour because it's a lot thinner. So you just go on the dot and then press and twist. I won't film all of me doing all of them. I'll just skip to once I have finished, but I will do this last row. And then you just want to make sure that it's gone through both ends. Last one. There we go. So this should have gone through onto the other side, as you can see there. Okay, so now we have finished all the holes in the sheets of paper. We are now going to go back to our cover boards and we are going to glue the bottom pages together. So what I like to do is cut a square in each corner. Very shaky today. There we go. I'm going to move those to the side. I will keep them. And now what we have to do is glue the edges down. So take some glue and we'll start off with this side. And we'll just fold it over. And then we'll do the other end. Very straightforward. Just to glue this down. You can see that it's warped a bit because of the glue, but it's okay. We can put it on like a, well, we can put a nice like weighty object on, keep it flat. That's what I usually do once I've finished the glue bit. Got far too much glue on there. Yeah, thumbs up this video if you're enjoying it. And you'd like to see more crafty things. I also crochet as well, so if you want to see some crochet videos, just leave a comment below. Now I need to scoop this glue up. And this bit here, I'm getting glue everywhere. That's usually what happens when you use glue, isn't it? It goes everywhere. Alright, so now we have this. You can just leave it blank like I did with this sketchbook, but I think what I'm going to do is use some of this laid paper to just place it down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Probably could have done it in the middle and have this come over, but I've already glued it down now, so yeah, we'll just wing it. We'll just put a bunch of glue on and we'll do that. So I'll be back once that's finished. Right, so that is this one finished. This is one side done. It is a bit warped, but don't worry, I am going to put a weight down so it straightens out. Now what you want to do is repeat that with the second one and then we'll be back for the next step. Alright, so now what we need to do is take one of the dry boards and we need to measure 1/2 inch from the edge. Now I don't know if I can see that. I think it's right there in that spot. And then what we need to do is take one of the finished pieces. So we'll take this one and we need to put it obviously 1/2 inch away from the edge, nice and straight. like so. And I'm going to use this, place a hole all the way through. Okay, so we have all of our holes punched through. You can't really see them much on this side, but you can on the back side. Now what we need to do is take our second board here, and we need to place that like accurately. And then go through and punch the holes into the second thing, so it might be a little bit tricky, but you're basically going to take this and then go all the way down onto the second board. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so now comes the hardest part-ish. So what we need to do is measure 10 times the width of the sketchbook with our like thread. Now this is like wax thread, so we're just going to go back and forth 10 times. So that's one right there. One more. So just while this bit's speeded up, I thought I would do a little bit of a voiceover. If you want to see a full tutorial on how to actually stitch this, I'd recommend watching Sea Lemon's video. I will link it down below. But yeah, I kind of just followed that tutorial, did the Coptic stitch and everything, and it is quite very much a pain. I think I stabbed myself about 10 million times. But yeah, I managed to do it, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. And just like that, we have finished the sketchbook. It is Coptic stitch, and yeah, so when you open it, obviously this is the first page and so on. So yeah, here it is. If you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more art and crafts and things, just leave a comment below and thumbs up the video. If you have any other tips, also leave them in the comment section below. I'm very impressed with these, and yes, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time with another video. Okay, bye.